One of my favorite things about cruising is pulling into a new port on any given morning. This morning we are going to be visiting Honduras. We're going to be pulling into a port by the name of Mahogany Bay. It's a Carnival-owned port, if I'm not mistaken. So it's got a shopping center there. There's a beach area you can go to and just eat and drink, you know, within 100 yards from the ship. Or you can book an excursion, or what we're going to do is actually go meet our outside excursion, Real Deal Roatan Tours, and we're going to be walking through the port, exiting the port, kind of like what we did in Costa Maya. Oh yeah. I don't know if you just noticed that, but the motors just basically shut down. We just went from a pretty high full steam ahead mode to a slow it down, calm it down mode. Anyway, so here we are, Honduras. It's going to be a lovely day. We're going to have a great time.
I've already put my sunscreen on. So
Are you already lubed up and ready to roll?
I am. I just have to put my swimsuit on,
and we have to get Matthew,
yeah.
Get him out of bed.
Yeah, let's take a look at Matthew here.
Okay, well, you're going to defog up pretty quick if you
Oh, okay. Well, there's Matthew. You can see him in a distance there. Anyways, we gotta go wake that kid up and go have some breakfast so we can get off this ship as soon as we get into port.
Okay, so we'll see you soon.
All right.
Next stop, Lido Buffet. Sharon went with the very exciting combination of ham and cheese for her omelet today at the omelet station.
Too, but I
And everyone working hard. Look at that delicious bacon. Ham, mushroom, and spinach, please. There's your choices. All the normal stuff. Wonder if he's got the same omelet flipping skills that I have.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
You think he can pull it off? Okay. Alright, so we are going to be getting in on our omelets. Let's try to get her done right there. Well, it's tough because they have it on a flat top instead of on open flame. Makes it a little bit trickier to control the temperature. So there you go. So this is the before, and we're going to show you the after of the omelets. Alright, so here's a look at my somewhat healthy breakfast. A nice omelet and some fruit, a little apple juice. Matthew's crushing some waffles. What do you got going on there, buddy? What happened? You spilled a couple drips of water on your plate, so you had to get a new one? You're a goofball. Sharon's got an omelet, some bacon, French toast. Oh, you're obviously eating healthy, aren't you?
I love their French toast. Well, it's the only time I eat French toast is on a cruise.
Okay, healthy breakfast for Sharon, including
And a little fruit.
all the most unhealthy things available. That's my girl. All right.
I'm on vacation.
Yes, and that was Matthew's OCD. He's got a few drops of moisture that fell off his milk carton, so he got himself a new plate. Isn't that right, buddy? Oh yeah, and I'm here too. Good morning. Welcome to Honduras. All right, so we are backing right into this spot here. There's some different excursion boats, some local boats and things like that. There's a little bit of a mess. I wonder if that's from some recent storms. So there you go. Beautiful, lush, sunny, warm, humid Honduras. So we're going to be walking through the port, out the port, and up over a little hill to the area where all the external excursions are waiting for people. We'll show you all that stuff so you can see what to do and how to do it yourself next time you come to Isla Roatán, Honduras. Alright, so we just had breakfast. We went back to the cabin to get ready. Just left the cabin, and as we got to the elevator, Sharon decided she has to go to the bathroom. So we stopped at deck 3 in front of the Scarlet Restaurants, where they're currently having a main dining room breakfast, by the way. And so she could hit the can. And then of course Matthew says, "Oh, I'm gonna go too." So the two of them, neither one could go a minute and a half ago in the cabin, but they both have to stop on the way getting off the ship. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is a life of cruising. Alright, so we just got off the Carnival Dream here in Honduras. Same thing as yesterday. We have a great move that's working real well for us. Yeah. We're in the aft part of the ship. We're taking the elevator down to deck 2. Then we're walking to the midship and hopping off, and then we're walking down to deck 1, which puts us right in the gangway area. I think most folks are going to the forward gangway, and we've been sneaking off at the midship gangway, and we're getting off in like 30 seconds type of deal.
We're walking right off.
So it's been great. And so here at this port, we are doing an outside excursion with Johan from Real Deal Roatan Tours. We may have mentioned that 100 times. And Sharon, what are we going to be doing?
We are going to be just checking out the east side of the island and maybe taking a boat ride. We're not sure. We're just going to kind of wing it, go with the flow.
And so since he's in an outside excursion, and this is a Carnival-owned port once again, the taxis cannot come down to meet us here. So we have to exit the port. So we're going to show you how you do that.
Yeah, it's quite a walk. You have to walk quite a ways.
A little bit of a hike. That is for sure. So right now we're going to turn off the camera. We're just going to follow the crowd into the port area. Then we're going to head towards the exit, and then we'll pick it up from there and show you where you go.
All right, we're walking into the port area. Most all ports have a little shop that you'll walk through before you get out to the port, and that's where you can maybe pick up something that you forgot or pick up a last-minute souvenir on the way back. At least that's what they're hoping. But there's all kinds of things in here, from sunscreen, sunglasses, some duty-free, cosmetics, alcohol, just all kinds of things. Jewelry, handbags, just about anything you'll need is in here. And we're gonna head right out here. And there is the famous Mahogany Bay sign up there that everyone wants to have their picture next to.
We have about 10, so we probably won't take them right now.
And we will walk up this hill here, and this is going to kind of take us out to where we are headed for an outside excursion. Like we said, it's quite a walk, so we will take you along. The Dream is right there.
All right, so we just got off the ship, walked up a little walkway past that very famous sign that Sharon pointed out earlier. Now you have an option. If you go right, that will take you to the Mahogany Bay beach area and all the things that are associated with that. A little sky ride, sit down ride, and stuff like that you can do. And if you go left, that's how you exit the port area and do a little shopping, and then you get out and find your external excursion.
So let's head left. And down there to the right too is a Fat Tuesdays. And as you can see, the sky ride up ahead there. Here is where a lot of the Carnival excursions meet up. So this is where you'll find your excursion if it's through the cruise line. And if you are not with a cruise line, you will continue walking through all the shops, through the port area, all the way out.
All right, so what we're looking for is the big building with the orange or copper legs, or columns, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And that's up here on your right, and that's going to be the way that you exit the port.
And you are still close here. You can still, you're really close to the ship. You can see the whale tail up above there on the other side. So we're heading up this way. And so here we are, close up. And right here is where you can get your passport stamped if you like. It's the visitor center. There's even a rent-a-car place. And this is where you would head out. Once again, we're going to head out down here, and we are going to walk quite a way. So this is something that if you're not physically able to walk long distances, then I would recommend that you do take a excursion through the cruise line and not on your own, because this is quite a walk. Although there are taxis you can take close by if you need to, but most of the excursions line up outside of the port. But if you're going just to a specific area and you want to just grab a taxi, those are right here at the port that you can grab.
Just excursions.
Yeah, excursions. Yeah, outside excursions, not taxis. And so like we said, you just walk through the taxi area, and we are going to just kind of head out of the whole port area on our own. And at one time, this whole area was all dirt. Years ago when we came here, this was all dirt, and you had to walk uphill. Since then it's been all paved, and it's a lot nicer to walk. It is still a long walk,
Yes.
but
Well, you
it's
used to
a
have to
lot nicer
walk
walk.
up the street on the
Yeah.
side of the street with traffic coming.
Right.
Now they created also this little walkway with the stairs.
Yeah, I remember we had to walk up the street, and it was the cars were close by, and it was kind of dangerous, actually.
Yes.
So we're gonna walk up here, then we're gonna take up some little steps up here, I think, and go up to the street area in just a minute. Okay, and here we are. These are the steps we're gonna go up that lead us up to the street. All right, we made it up the steps, and now we are along the street area, but like we said, they made this nice walkway, so you don't have to walk on the street anymore.
Now right up here is the area where people come in and out of the gate. And in order to get in here this morning, you have to be authorized, either a taxi or you have to have whatever pass because you're with Carnival. Later in the afternoon, any tour you have can drive you back and drop you off right at that spot where all the taxis were. So we're going to walk through this little gate area and then down the hill, and then you'll see tons of excursions waiting for people.
Yeah, they'll be all lined up there. And this is where it gets a little, the road, the paved road is gone. You're out in the street now, and it's kind of at an angle, unless you go up here. So you really have to watch your step. I don't know how long. We walked probably about, you think it's about a half a mile down here? Yeah, maybe about a half a mile you end up walking down here, so.
Hey, we're going a little slow.
And here we go. We are coming up, and here you can see up ahead, there's all kinds of vans and tour guides with their signs.
And this would be your meeting destination that would already be set up by your tour.
Yes, we're already booked. Thank you. All right, there you go.
Yeah. He's not here.
Is this a friend or
Yes.
Oh, real deal. There's real deal right there.
What?
real deal?
All right, here we are. So we are here with Jaime. Jaime is going to be our tour guide today. So we're with Real Deal Roatan Tours, and Johan he actually had a wedding. He did a wedding, and he's touring around with the folks from the wedding party today. So he asked if it'd be okay if he had one of his right-hand men take care of us, and we said sure. We trust anybody from Real Deal Roatan Tours. So Jaime is going to show us around the island a little bit. We got a nice little vehicle. We got air conditioning, which is good after that long walk from the port. The 85% humidity is a little bit brutal for us Arizona folks. In Arizona, we don't have any humidity. It's just dry, no humidity. It's hot. It's about 100, 110 degrees, but no humidity.
Okay, nice weather.
Yes. So we're gonna check out a little bit of the island and see what's going on.
This casino that we have here in Roatan, Aladino, and welcome to the village of French Harbor.
So who controls the casino? Local?
It's a private owned.
Private owned?
Yes, sir. That casino is only 18 by 20, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's just a small little place?
Yes, sir. But I'm going to take you to the point up here to show you, to give you a bit of idea of a little French key.
Oh yeah, well I'll tell you what, we were kind of curious about Little French Key. We've been there before on one of our trips, and it was gorgeous. And but there's a lot of talk about what's going on there, and they're battling with the local government, and they had that fire not too long ago.
Fire, yes, that's the only truth of that story there is. And the rest of it, don't believe it, please. The reason that Honduran leaders is after this guy, after Cave, number one Cave, because Cave came here to the island and took over the market world.
Yes.
Because he was smarter than them. He found out what was needed here, and that's exactly what he provided it. And his competition, the local competition, didn't appreciate that. So they tried to find the smallest excuse to go against the poor man. It's quite unfortunate for me to say that, but that's just the truth. And I'm willing to die for that because it's the truth. That's how sure I am about it. Because these guys wasn't supposed to do that. But not because they didn't have the money, they just didn't want to invest.
Yeah.
And Kavit is not afraid to invest his money. That's the advantage he has. Okay, he have a zoo there. He have animals that doesn't have in Honduras. Honduras doesn't have.
Yeah, he brought the animals in.
You're correct.
So now they've taken some of the animals out.
No, ma'am.
No, they're all there still.
They can't. They want to take them because they tried 3 times already. They just don't want to give up. That's how bad they want to go against that poor man. He bringing a benefit to Honduras, especially to Roatan, because he employing a lot of people here.
Yeah.
It's not like he employing people outside of the country. He's not bringing employees outside of the country over here. He employing local people. But the millionaires of the island, like the mayor, Anthony Ski owner, those are the guys that who bringing up all this problem for Cali. If you have heard about Anthony Ski, the owner of that resort is the one that causing all that headache for this poor man.
Well, that is what we heard. Well, there was talk about the fire. Was it an accident or was it arson?
Actually, it was an accident because they had to return all this animal back to him.
Yeah.
It was a guy that's supposed to be working for him. He caused the accident. But they were blaming Kaveh that he paid the guy to do that, just to find an excuse to harass the poor man. But they couldn't find no proof to it. So all his animals back there.
Oh, okay, so they are. Even the jaguar and all that's back now.
Yes, ma'am. That's where I
There's a
brought
little
you
side of
because
Little French Key.
I wanted you to see. And this is Little French Key over here.
So that's Big French Key, right? They call it Big French Key.
Correct. You see that point way out there where the selling boat is off?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Fantasy Island Resort.
All right, so Little French Key, so it's up and running. You know, if they're rebuilding the part that burned down, I think the part that burned down was kind of the resort.
That's his home. He's building that back up. And
Very cool.
And this is the area. I highly recommend to people to buy properties from here going farther east. The farther you go east, the cheaper the property you will find it. From here going west, you're talking about a lot of money for a piece of lot. Well, it might not be much for you guys, but for us as a local, we consider $38,000 is too much money. And if you're interested in doing zip line, guys, this is one of the best zip line company coming right up, Pirate of the Caribbean, owned by Johnny Depp.
Oh, is it?
No. I just like to take advantage. I just like to take advantage of the Pirate of the Caribbean. Just the name of it, just.
Well, you listen. You're never surprised when you find out that somebody rich has got their money somewhere out here.
That is true. This is the property that belongs to the gentleman that owns Fantasy Island Resort, Mr. Albert Jackson. He owns all this property here, including that mansion up there on top of the hill. And this is the entrance to Fantasy Island Resort. And there's the sign.
So he owns a resort and he's got his own place.
Oh, yes. It's a man-made beach, and there are Turkish bays farther east from here, and they got their own beach as well, and it's a man-made. The only natural beach here on the east end is Kian Bay. Kian Bay is about an hour and a half drive from where we are right now. That'll be the last point of the island, and the beach out there is fantastic, but nobody want to do tours up there because it's so far.
Beautiful.
Here, but I don't see it no more. This is the place that a mobster built here.
Oh yeah?
Yes, and the guy is in jail now in New York State. It looked like they're about to reopen it. That's what I heard.
Is it a bar, restaurant, or sightseeing, or?
Little bit of everything.
Wow.
Because his plan was to put a zip line from here and finish in the water.
Wow.
Yeah.
People
He
like
was
that.
building cabins all around there.
1852, Jonesville. So that's how the communities are set up. It's a village, and people live in the village.
Correct.
Are you in the village? You're born and raised and stay in your village with your family and your friends?
Correct. That's why in the villages like that here in Roatan, you know everybody.
All right. So where are we at now, Jaime?
Oak Ridge.
We're at Oak Ridge right here.
Now we are
and
on
we're
the way to the Mangrove tour.
All right, and we're in the south. What are we at, the south and the north side?
South side of the island.
South side of the island. Jaime took us here. These guys got the little boats here. We're gonna go for a little tour, check some things out. Perfect.
And I get a bigger boat that way that we can go out there looking for some tuna and
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
and cook what we can. It's gonna be special for us. We want to do that.
Close here in the mangroves. This is wild. Across this little bay, it looks like right out here, about 30-40 yards out, is where the ocean breaks into the coral reef. So that's why it's kind of calm. Here's a good little wave. Here we go. Now we're coming back into Oak Ridge. One way under the bridge. One of the reasons we like real deal Roatan tours is because you get to see the real deal. You see how they live out here. And it's so interesting, so different than what we're used to. What was funny is back in the States, if you had a little house right on the water there, it cost an arm and a leg. Out here, it's just normal stuff.
Welcome to Punta Gorda.
Punta
Gorda.
Gorda?
Yes, fat point.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if you want to hang out with the culture people, then this is the place for you to get out of the car and walk. I will meet you farther down, about 20 minutes walk down. You ain't got nothing to worry about in my village.
Except sweating my butt off.
That will happen here.
It's nicer in here. So this is your village?
Yes, sir. This is where I'm from. But I was born farther down. I will point out to you exactly my neighborhood.
So are most of the villages right on the water?
Yes, sir. The whole village, Punta Gorda, from one point to the next is near the water.
But all the villages seem to all be right on the water, huh?
Yes, sir. Island life, this is the real island life right here. Water. You don't see kids in the water right now because they're in school.
Otherwise, they're all out playing in the water, huh?
Oh, yes. You'll be surprised how good swimmers they are.
All right, so there's Sharon. We are in the village of Punta Gorda. That is Fat Point, if you translate it, and I've confirmed that with our guy Jaime. He was telling us a story about the gentleman here who was born here, went back to the U.S., became a U.S. citizen, but now he's back. And he owns this 3-story place, and he bought the land here to have his boat here too. Very nice. He said usually in the afternoon you'll see kids just running out playing in the water, having a good old time. How's that water feel, babe?
Nice.
You want to get in there?
No, but it's nice and warm. I don't want to get the coral community.
Very cool. Just taking a little stroll here in the neighborhood.
Right there. I thought I saw something move.
Oh, maybe it's on a bit.
You crazy man.
Shells. There's lots of shells in there.
Right there. You see that? I saw that move. I thought I did.
I think you're seeing things. All right, ready? Let's take the big leap. Look at Mom climbing across. Come on, dude. Atta boy. See? Nice hangout here. All right, so here we are, Sharonatsea, seeing the local fun stuff here in Punta Gorda in Honduras. Super nice area here.
The water's really calm. And it's warm.
You have the part of the reef out there that breaks up the ocean, so the waves don't come crashing in here. Very cool. Entering back into the port, and we mentioned earlier the nice thing is on the way out you got to walk, but on the way back in you get dropped off.
Not if you travel on Carnival.
Yeah, if you're Carnival, they pick you up there.
Well, it's pretty empty now.
Oh yeah,
Looks like a dead zone.
doors are done for the day. Nobody else waiting down here to pick up anybody. Because if they're just getting off the ship now looking for a tour, they're in trouble.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. See, we just got dropped off. Oh, he gone. We just got dropped off by Jaime right here. Like we mentioned, when you use a outside tour company, They'll drop you off right back here at the port. No more walking up and down hills like we did earlier today. And we had a good trip today.
We did.
Yep, we saw some neat stuff. Nice and relaxing, nothing major. We could have gone and done a whole bunch of other things, zip lining, whatever else, but we're mellow.
The scenery was worth it. That's what we wanted to do. We just wanted to see some of the, I guess,
Some of the local stuff.
Yeah, local,
Yes.
untouristy.
Yeah, we like seeing the local
That's what we
stuff.
saw.
And that's what we saw. So right now we're gonna go see a restroom, and Sharon's gonna go see some shopping.
We're gonna take you shopping here for a short time through the port here, and then we are gonna head back on the ship and maybe hit the pools and grab a guy's burger.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Heck yeah! But hopefully you liked. Hopefully it's helpful to you guys that we showed how to do an excursion outside of the cruise ship. Oh, all right. There's the Carnival Dream right over there, and Sharon wants to do what? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take you shopping. Let's check out a few shops.
Oh boy. Did you want to do this on your own while Matthew and I go get us a great table right next to a guy's burger joint?
No, we can all go together. That's a
All
tough
right, well, it's pretty warm, so let's just do it quick. And my choice of a black shirt, maybe not the best one because I'm warm, to say the least.
Here, let's check out this shop. I've never been in here before.
Okay.
I've been over there before. Let's check this
As long as you promise we'll do it quickly.
This is Global.
Pesis Global. You got some goodies there, Sharon? Look at that. And this young lady taking care of us. Hi, how you doing? You gotta say hi now, you're on the videos.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. See, if you watch our channel, you can go to YouTube now and see yourself on this video right here.
No YouTube.
You can, look. If you just look that up on YouTube right there, sharonatsea, and then you can watch the videos and then you'll see us on there.
That's my name.
Sharon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, then you should definitely go to that YouTube channel. Sharon at Sea. Alright, so Sharon at Sea is buying products from Sharon here at the store in Mahogany Bay. Awesome. So did that fulfill all your shopping needs so we can go back and get a guy's burger now?
And I just want to stop one more place.
Oh my gosh. There's always one more place.
Yeah, just one more.
Alright, alright. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
More shopping with Sharon.
Oh, look at the fish down there.
Oh yeah. These are some of the cool things you can find here.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
That looks like it might have been made here, actually.
I doubt it. That's questionable. That's questionable. Good, thank you. Couple more minutes. Sharon digging deep into her backpack for some cash. Hey, look what there is, pharmacy, convenience.
We're going to see if we can maybe get some antibiotics. This is how you get antibiotics in a foreign country.
Yeah, and it's not illegal, and we would just have it so that when we need them, we have them. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Red Bull, Rockstar.
Or the blister 10 for $5.
Just what?
Just the blister of 10 pills for $5.
Oh,
Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10's not enough though, is it? I mean, if you need them. The whole box for 30, she said, right?
How much is in one of these?
10
10?
for 5.
I'll go ahead and take, yeah, can I get 3? Listen, 3 of them
3 blisters?
for now.
Okay. If you need a Monster or Red Bull, you're ready to rock right here. Okay. So Sharon got 3 blisters, which are 10 pills. 3 10-packs for $5 a 10-pack. So $15. Not a great deal.
We can always check out Cozumel. It may be a little cheaper in Cozumel. I think
Okay.
that they're a little pricier here than in Mexico.
Sure. Well, here we're kind of in the port. We want to really get out of a port or get into more of a generic port and not a Carnival-owned port. So we'll see how it is there. All right. So next time you see us, we'll be getting back on the ship and getting ready for a little afternoon fun in the sun.
Yeah, we are going to hit the pool. Okay, we are on our way back to the ship.
I am sweating.
It is so
I'm a
hot.
hot, sweaty mess.
It is so hot. I cannot
It's
wait
not
to.
in the heat. It's just the humidity.
Yeah, it's the humidity. We're not used to the humidity because of course, we live in Arizona where it's all dry and hot. So I think it's about 85, 86 degrees here, they said today, but it's 85% humidity. So we are dying. So, oh, let's go take our picture by the sign. We missed it over there. Come on.
We already have one.
No, come on. Matthew. Going back to Duffy Shops. This is the shop that you walk in to get out to the port and back out through. So if you need any last minute souvenirs, this is the place. Although this will cost you more than anywhere out at the port. Usually it's a little pricier in here. Although it is duty free. And we are out and back, headed back to the wonderful Carnival Dream. As you go back into the port, they're going to check your card to make sure that you have a card. Okay, so, and they'll let us in, and we are heading back to get on that ship.
Okay, so this marks the end of our day in Honduras. We're gonna get back on the Dream and chill out.
That don't look good there. Oh my God.